goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight.
Hello my dears and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pamela and today's day one of my One Palette for a Week series. Every month at the end of the month I do this little thing where I take an eyeshadow palette from my own very personal collection. Well, I mean, who else's collection would it be from? I don't know why I said that. Okay, scratch that. As I was saying, every month at the end of the month, I like to take an eyeshadow palette from my collection and bust it open again, get creative with it, test out some new looks, make it a little bit more hip or whatever. I'm the kind of person that'll purchase a palette and then like within the few weeks after I get a good use out of it, I kind of just don't want to use it anymore and I want a brand new palette. Like I am an addict like that, you know, it's like I just want to move on from one palette to the other. I always like to mention that this series is inspired by my Eyeshadow is Odd. She used to put out these 5-day-a-week videos where she would take a palette and come up with 5 totally different looks, and I absolutely loved that series. So anyway, for this week, I thought I would dig up something that I haven't used in a long time, and I got inspiration for this palette because I've been watching a lot of people's like, you know, best of Colourpop videos or whatever, because Colourpop puts out new stuff every single week. I feel like every week we could use a best of Colourpop video. So I was watching a few of those and I noticed that this little guy here, the Element of Surprise palette, always has mixed reviews. Like people either really like it or they really don't. I don't want to say hate because I don't think anybody hates any Colourpop items. I've never met anyone to not like Colourpop before. So I figured it would be the perfect palette to use. Plus I think there's a couple of colors in here that really correspond with like the season right now. A lot of these like burgundy shades and like mustardy yellows and stuff like look really pretty in the fall time. So I figured, like I said, this would be perfect. Also, I haven't used this in, I want to say maybe like a year or so. I haven't touched this palette. It's just been sitting in my little box here forever and been neglected, and I felt guilty and sad, and I thought maybe I should try this week. So that was my reasoning behind picking that palette. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this week, and I don't have any more babbling. So let's just get right into this. Yes.
Making with jive, boy, shine. When it hits you, yes, indeed, yes, yes, you shine. When it hits you, yes, indeed, yes, yes. When it hits you, yes, indeed, yes, yes, you shine. When it hits you, yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, you holler, yes. 1, 2, 3.
And that's all I've got for you guys today, so hopefully you enjoyed day 1 of my one palette for a week series. I am so excited to challenge myself to come out with pretty cohesive looks using this thing. Like I mentioned in the intro, a lot of people struggle with this palette because it's just kind of like all over the place. I mean, you have a bright ass pink in the middle of this palette. Like, what are you supposed to do with that? Now, I feel like I have an idea for it and I'm going to make everything in this palette work for me this week. I am confident in myself. If you're curious, on my lips, I am wearing Colourpop Lippy Stick in the shade FAVE. This was a limited edition product, but I think any burgundy would look really pretty since I really wanted to match the burgundy in the outer V here, so I just picked this. If you have a burgundy color, I think it would look wonderful with this look. If not, any nude, any color, anything that you want to wear, honestly, just wear whatever suits you. I mean, chapstick would be what I would gravitate towards, honestly, on an everyday basis. Yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hold on. Subscribe to my channel and spread my love for makeup, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.